What started as just another Hollywood legal spat has rapidly evolved into a scandal that shocked even the most seasoned celebrity watchers. Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, are caught in an explosive feud with actor-director Justin Baldoni, leaving fans stunned and taking sides. But how did this bizarre and fiery conflict escalate to become one of Hollywood's most talked-about dramas? It all began when Justin Baldoni filed an astonishing $400 million lawsuit against Blake Lively, alleging defamation. Baldoni, best known for his role on Jane the Virgin and directing 5 Feet Apart, claims that Lively deliberately sought to destroy his reputation through false and damaging allegations. The sheer magnitude of the lawsuit left everyone wondering, what exactly happened between these seemingly unrelated Hollywood figures? Blake Lively quickly responded with an equally blistering legal move. In her motion to dismiss, Blake labeled Baldoni's lawsuit as vengeful, rambling, and an outright abuse of the legal system. Her court filings accused Baldoni of weaponizing the courts to silence individuals brave enough to publicly address harassment allegations. Lively's defense leaned heavily on California law, which explicitly protects people who speak out against harassment from facing retaliatory lawsuits. Yet, as fiery as Lively's response was, it was nothing compared to the gasoline her husband, Ryan Reynolds, threw onto the flames. Reynolds jumped into the controversy with a bold and shocking move, publicly defending Blake and aggressively attacking Baldoni's character. In a blistering court statement, Reynolds labeled Baldoni a predator, accusing him directly of harassing Lively during their professional interactions. This inflammatory claim instantly escalated tensions, shifting the public narrative into overdrive. But Reynolds didn't stop there. Soon after his official court statement, Reynolds found himself at the center of an unexpected backlash. Fans quickly accused the star of crossing a line when rumors emerged alleging he had mocked Baldoni's appearance, specifically targeting Baldoni's charitable decision to grow his hair out to donate to cancer patients. Social media exploded with outrage after eagle-eyed fans noticed a striking resemblance between Reynolds' satirical portrayal as Nice Pool, a parody character resembling Baldoni, and a past image of Baldoni dressed as Mr. Incredible, complete with a prominent hairstyle. Fans took to Twitter and TikTok, calling Reynolds' actions disgusting and labeling him mean-spirited and a bully. The controversy reached new heights when some users accused Reynolds of subtly incorporating anti-Semitic stereotypes into his parody. Allegations spread suggesting Reynolds wore prosthetics to mock Baldoni's nose, igniting further fury and heated discussions online. Adding fuel to the fire, Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Fredman, issued a scathing public statement condemning Reynolds. Fredman accused Reynolds of orchestrating a deliberate smear campaign against Baldoni, far exceeding the boundaries of merely supporting his wife. In a statement dripping with indignation, Fredman declared, "After lighting a match, Reynolds is trying to run from the flames," vowing that Baldoni's legal team wouldn't rest until Reynolds faced consequences. Fredman's accusation highlighted Reynolds' deep involvement beyond merely defending Blake. He argued Reynolds' actions were calculated and intentional, not merely impulsive reactions. Baldoni's attorney further mocked Reynolds' attempts to dismiss the issue as trivial, criticizing Reynolds for downplaying the serious nature of defamation and bullying. The statement explicitly referenced Reynolds' recent humorous appearance on Saturday Night Live, asserting that the actor's public attempts to laugh off the controversy only made the allegations more serious. Amid this fiery exchange, Blake Lively's legal team stood firm, bolstered by specific protections under California's anti-retaliation laws. Lively's attorneys, Michael Goddell and Ezra Hudson, publicly defended her aggressive strategy, claiming Baldoni's lawsuit blatantly violated legal protections designed to shield harassment survivors. Under California law, they argued, anyone speaking about harassment is safeguarded against retaliatory defamation suits. This law doesn't just protect survivors, it actively punishes those who attempt to misuse defamation claims to silence them. In a surprising twist, these very protections could backfire spectacularly against Baldoni and his high-powered supporters, including billionaire Steve Surwitz and Wayfarer Studios. Blake's legal team confidently suggested that Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios might end up forced to pay Blake's extensive legal fees and additional penalties, further humiliating them for filing a lawsuit the court could deem frivolous. Such an outcome would dramatically turn the tables, putting Blake and Ryan firmly on the winning side of public opinion and legal precedent. Throughout this increasingly convoluted feud, Fan reactions have been intense, divided, and explosive. Reynolds, usually celebrated for his humor and wit, found himself facing unprecedented criticism, forcing his image into a new and uncomfortable spotlight. His aggressive comments, once seen as loyal and protective, now appeared harsh and even reckless to many fans. In contrast, Baldoni's supporters rallied online, highlighting his years of humanitarian work, activism, and generally positive public image. Fans recalled Baldoni's decision to donate his hair to charity, framing Reynolds' actions as tasteless mockery of Baldoni's charitable intentions. This polarized the debate even further, forcing audiences to reconsider their previous views on both stars. Yet despite Baldoni's largely positive past reputation, his dramatic $400 million lawsuit raised eyebrows. Critics questioned whether his legal action genuinely sought justice or was intended purely as a show of force, punishing Blake for daring to speak openly about sensitive and potentially damaging accusations. As public opinion swung wildly between defending Baldoni and siding firmly with Lively, legal experts entered the fray, speculating on the outcomes. Most legal analysts agreed that Baldoni faced significant challenges in court, primarily due to California's robust protections for harassment accusers. Experts openly doubted Baldoni's ability to secure a favorable ruling given these specific anti-retaliation statutes. However, Reynolds' involvement complicated matters significantly. His aggressive tone, inflammatory accusations, and controversial mockery added layers of public intrigue and outrage, raising the stakes far beyond a simple legal dispute. This evolving narrative turned a standard celebrity lawsuit into a broader debate on bullying, celebrity power dynamics, and the ethics of public ridicule. Legal analysts now wonder, will Reynolds' explosive approach help or hurt Blake's defense in court? Public perception matters deeply in celebrity trials, often influencing outcomes beyond mere legal arguments. Reynolds' fierce loyalty might ultimately prove costly, unintentionally validating Baldoni's claims of a coordinated, malicious smear campaign. As the feud deepens, the industry closely watches. Hollywood's insiders understand how easily celebrity reputations rise and fall based on public perception. This controversy has already reshaped how fans view Reynolds, Lively, and Baldoni, raising crucial questions about accountability and consequences in celebrity conflicts. Ultimately, this explosive legal battle is far from over. The pending court decisions will not only decide the immediate fate of Blake, Ryan, and Justin, but also set an influential precedent for future celebrity lawsuits involving claims of harassment and defamation. Whether this becomes an infamous chapter in Hollywood history or marks a significant shift in how harassment allegations are handled remains to be seen. Until the court issues its verdict, fans and critics alike remain captivated by every shocking new twist, eagerly waiting to see which Hollywood titan emerges victorious, and at what cost.